I guess it is going now. Okay, we have that in. Fine. So let me introduce the show again once again to you guys. Welcome to an activity where I am focusing on training patterns. I may not be the best of who you expect to be, but I can guide you, I can direct you, I can show you how I recognize patterns, the green light, the red light, the symbols and signs that gives away positions that enable me know that okay, this is winning and this is not. And this pattern training has indeed really grew my understanding with chess over time. I know most of you may be better than the way I am, while some of you are beginners. So if you know this video will be helpful to you, I'll just beg you to pay attention to my explanations, because the little way I can say and explain might just be the information you need at the moment to change the way you think of your game and do better. That is it. So let's get right into it. I don't think I have an existing previous puzzle standing. And in between, I may be solving puzzles one or two persons may say they want to play some games with me. You are free to send in challenges in between my puzzle solving sections. I will accept it, and I'll play with you and come back to the puzzles. This is a beautiful community I don't want to joke with. I don't want to lose. I don't want you to see myself or feel like I'm not giving you the attention you deserve. No, you will get the attention you want. You'll be well attended to here. So, majorly, I will start accepting challenge after 30 pauses. Yes, take note of that. I will start accepting challenges only after 30 pauses. Yeah, bear in mind, this is a section, this is a training section that everyone, every beginner must pass through. And it's not a one day something, no. It's not a one day activity you just do and stop. These are a series of activities you have to engage in back to back, stage by stage, step by step, until you are a master of it. So, one last thing, almost there. Just hold on, give me 1 minute. Okay, so putting up things, settings. Yes, just 1 minute. Okay. I don't understand this. Wow. These settings were done and they look okay before I commenced my stream. They were very nice, but I don't know. All of a sudden, I just started noticing that the setting I did are not going according to plan. So let me put this here. Okay, we are good to go. so, so guys, let's start with the barest minimum and the smallest. Here we are. We are playing with Survivor now. What Puzzle Rush Survivor panel does is this. It allows you fail for 3 consecutive times without rushing you by pressure. So for the Survivor panel, as I've selected it, I want to play this Puzzle Rush series such that I'll be able to have time to explain, because if I am rushing, I may not be able to explain and give you the key formulas you need to recognize pattern and think position based on some certain thinking system. Some thinking system you know before, you need to let them go and try to embrace fresh new thinking system like the one I'm about to share with you. You see, as a chess player, as a growing chess player, you need to learn new things, unlearn old things, and balance between the new information and the old information to see what works. Now I have this from puzzle 1 to like almost puzzle 10 or even 20. They may look cheap for some set of players who believe that they are bigger than some certain levels. I know. However, when it comes to number 21 to 40 puzzles, those places we have more challenges. So if you really want to enjoy this stream and learn a lot from this stream, you have to pay close attention to whatever I'm doing and how I'm dealing with the situation. Like I said, after puzzle 30, I will start accepting challenges. So if that is the case, let's move forward. So let's start with this position on the board. It is white to play. How can I get the best move? I won't accept challenges now until puzzle 30, bro. It is too early. I've not done anything, and I'm accepting your challenges. Your challenge now will just be a distraction to the first impression of the video. This stream is to cover pattern training. So if I've not done any of them, I'm afraid I'm going to accept any challenge as early as possible. So let's stick around after puzzle 30. What gave away this position? I want to make check. Beginners should learn that making check is very crucial in chess game. So I want to make a check. Hi, Ascot, what's up? Hello, how you doing? Beginners should know that making check is a very vital knowledge you need to have before you can be able to land and make checkmate. So if at the end of the day you cannot make check, that means your skills are still in the primitive stage. So I want to make check. What kind of check is this? Is this a good check, a bad check? And why should I make check? The goal of chess is to go after the enemy king, and the enemy king is right in front of me. It's just here, right in front of me right now. So I believe that making check to this king can one way or the other threaten the king. Of course, this would threaten the king and also make my opponent makes a move, like a forcing move, like want to respond to my check. So that is an idea where I start from. Since I have an open move to make a check already, I can as well make this check. But why? What will I gain? That's the next question. If I make this check now, what will I gain? Good. The king is unable to run here because I have a king covering that square. A pawn covers here and a king covers. So rook to e8 is a checkmate called a back rank mate. You see this position here? Since there is no mate, we look for material advantage. Material advantage, yes. Since there's no checkmate, we look for material advantage. All the other pieces are in the safe location. Which piece is hanging at the moment? It's called recognition. Pattern. Look at the whole board. The only piece here hanging here is the rook for white. However, for black, we have this knight on e4 just there, and we have a bishop that can take for free. No recapture, no threats coming up in the next move against the bishop, so I can take for free. Now with this comes uh a bishop sacrifice. After losing a knight, you went ahead to sacrifice a bishop. Boom. So how do I address this? This check is coming, right? So it's better to take. After the check, I can run back into hiding. So take the bishop, run back into hiding, and you are safe because you've gotten a knight earlier. I don't know how to set this puzzle where it don't automatically go to the next one. I have to click next. But now it does. It's to my favor. We can proceed with this. We can grow from this. We can learn from this. Excuse me. Just 1 minute. I have, let me see. Okay, so I think I think this could be a good one. Okay, just hold on. Uh 1 minute. I need to get to the back end of this. Just 1 minute. Okay, we are good. We are still in. Now, post number 3. Yes, if you guys can see my screen, you will notice at the moment that the posts are moving up. We have done 2. We are keeping up. We're looking at breaking some record. Can we do 100 pauses today? Is it possible? Can we get to 100 pauses today? We are going to find out by how we solve them and how we calculate before solving. So let's move up. Let's move forward. Now here, who can give me suggestion from the chat section? Who wants to solve this for me? This is an interactive section, not for only me. I'm not a boss here. I'm only just providing the avenue for us to have a discussion. So who wants to help me solve this? Who wants to join me solve this? Who's in that would love to join and solve this together with me? Okay. Let's see. This move is actually rook to the back rank. Knight blocks, rook takes knight. In this case, the bishop defends the pawn. Indirectly, if there's a pawn push, pawn covers the square, and that's a pawn mate supported by a king. This pattern now needs you to sacrifice 1 rook here. Since the king is in the back rank, unable to escape due to the cluster of its own pawns in front of him, if I have 1 rook at that back, then we can have a mate. So I have to sacrifice the first rook in front. Knight takes, rook takes knight, and that is pretty. First rook check, knight has taken second rook, and we have a back rank mate. In this case, we need to see a pattern where pieces are closer to the black king. And how do we get these things? We need to learn from piece activities. Piece activity. Like, what did I say, guys? I said piece activity. What are piece activity? Piece activity refer to knowing where a piece is standing and the line of action of such pieces, where it covers on the board, like areas where these pieces reaches on the board. So piece activity for the knight covers A6, covers B7, covers D7, E6, here also, and here. D3, B3. Let's look for that of the queen. Look at the queen. Queen went as far as covering a square like this. You see that? And all the squares. However, the relationship between the knight and the queen meets here on B7. So the king cannot take the queen if the queen lands on B7 because the knight defends the queen from where he is standing on C5. So yes, it's also important for you to know best men for jobs like this. Knight is unable to go to that square and make a mate because knight cannot check the king from that location. Knight can check from here, however, does not achieve checkmate. So we need to achieve checkmate faster. The faster you achieve mate, the better for you, the better your calculation. If you start calculating checkmate first with your level of thinking, you will improve drastically with the way you reason things. That is it. See, there is no hidden information connected to this is just straight and logical. So if you have this kind of position, a queen is the best man for the job. In this case, Okay, guys, you can't hear me. Now you can hear me. So, what I want to bring out in few contests to this is this. As we proceed, let's solve up to 30 puzzles before accepting request. I know it sounds somehow, but that's just it. In a case like this where it is black to move, what do you do? Find the offense first before the defense. Offense first before the defense. So queen takes pawn is nice. Queen to f7 is checkmate. It's black to play. Yeah. Do you know the knight covers this square? Knight covers this square. Bishop, bishop. A simple check from here wins. Bishop blocks, then we take the bishop, and that is mate. Wow, I just feel that. I just feel that. You see how it is? Hmm. Just hold on 1 minute. Okay, so we are here. This position says that would have been the solution to it. After this check, where will he go to? Here, king here. So we missed that, and there we are. Back to this position here. King cannot run here, so a check from here. Where will the king go? Nowhere. Mate. There's a check here. He blocks. We take the pawn check. He comes down, then rook to h to finish up. Check, right? Queen takes check, and there we go. In this position here, we have bishop to h6 check, king move, queen to g7 mate, h6 check, queen. Who is the best man? Check. We take this. That is a check. Yes. Then this. A check. Push this guy up. Then rook check. Rook takes rook. Is mate. We are moving up. Yeah. The queen defends the bishop, so a check from the ninth is winning this way. Queen check. Knight takes. We take the rook. There's a discovery coming up here, and we have to act fast. What to do? I guess queen takes the knight is just the solution. Queen takes knight, pawn takes. Check, takes the knight. Take the bishop rather. Check takes that bishop. After the check, then we can take this man. Yeah, bro, you just simple right click. Just right click, man. Just right click, hold, and explain. So queen check. We take the knight too. A simple lawnmower mate. Wow. We move away. See, we have to calculate this correctly. If you move here, a check will take the rook. So we move to this square b8, no more checks, and we are threatening mate in one. So we move here. It's giving up the rook, the queen, and that is it. So bishop takes, knight check, pawn takes, queen takes. We can take this, check, check. If we block the queen, now he blocks the queen. We take the rook first, and there we have it. Queen blocks, we take the queen, king takes, the knight f7. This is black to move. So guys, what do we do from here? If you are following from different platform you are following, once you drop a message, I'm going to see it and respond to you cordially. I'm going to try to attend to everyone who's trying to send messages in. So regardless of your position and status, whenever you drop a message, just let me know, or I will get notified and I'll respond to you. So don't be left out. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Check that out later. Then where are we? We are almost there. This is a challenge from who? Okay, you sent in a rated challenge. I won't play you on rated, bro. I would love to play you on unrated challenge. Unrated. Unrated. Just hold on. Unrated would be nice. He wants a 10 minutes, so send a challenge which is not rated. And by the way, if you are not in our chess club, you should try and join in our chess club and play among fine players. I guess he's not responding and he's not willing to respond yet. Wow. Wow. Okay. Then in between, I I tried playing this guy. Okay, he has responded. Okay, let's move on. Play this guy rated 300. I hope to do him well. I'm attacking a pawn. There's some major mistakes 300 makes that I may be seeing it in this game. I may not. So I'm likely going to plan to see if, bro, can we play 1 versus 1? Loser needs to dance. Just a fun and friendly match. I don't have enough space to dance here. Here is just the box up space. I mean, I'll just do like this for you. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Guys, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Wow. Wow. That's really- was it mine? Is that mine? And I'm not sure. Party of nine. Let's castle here. Focusing on the game. I'm minimizing our attention on the charts. You see, the plan I will have now for this game is understanding why my opponent will make some certain move he makes and see where it leads to. He just took my ninth and he gave out a bishop. Why? Let me see. Oh, I made that move. There's no bishop anymore coming to torment me, but there was ninth. We're going to see ninth here and ninth here. There's a bishop waiting. Let's place this bishop here. Still looking at these squares. Not going to in. A move like this would be calling for ninth. Bishop takes ninth, pawn takes, queen takes. That's what it's calling for. Aha. See, this is calling for trouble. The sense is that pawn push, pawn takes, pawn takes. I have two pawns threatening here and this guy. So push the pawn right away. I think this is the right time to do such. I think that's the right time to do it. So if my opponent chooses not to take, what is my next line of attack? A queen to h5 may just be worthy of that attack. Now the knight is coming somewhere here. I can place a pawn to b6. It's a gradual move. What's up, Rafi Khan? How you doing? Rafi Khan, my man. How you doing? Hmm. Are we going to see pawn push to e4 and grab a piece or not? Welcome to my stream, man. It's been a while. I've not been really consistent streaming on YouTube, but it's in my plan. It's in. Pawn push here. Open a discovery on that rook and also threaten to pick a ninth that wants to go back home. Oh my, oh my. This is serious. Take this now. We win material with that. Hmm. A queen exchange wouldn't be a bad idea. Yes, I have this. He has this. I have this. So what am I? Whoa. Giving me this bishop is a typical 300 elo game. And I also have, wow, I had a free knight then. Power of calculation. I just played this in between move. Why? Because I want to take that time to bring back the bishop home and keep the bishop somewhere around here. If I see a move like this, I won't accept it. I'm just going to threaten the ninth. Ninth is almost trapped because here is the only safe square or escape square. I'm going to block it with the ninth here. So I can see a move like this coming in. Oh, which is natural. So rook should come and attack this pawn. Rook should come and defend this knight, stopping the knight from hopping to the square because after this pawn push, Jerry just move. Knight is now boxed in, bro. So I need a knight here. Hmm. A rook attacks pawn. Not a bad idea, is it? Never. Okay, we are here. Yeah, I was sending to something. He went to this square. Whoa, there's a bishop takes, man. There is a bishop takes. Yes. See, this move attacks a knight. No, no way. Why? 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 You have to improve. Hmm. You have to improve your game, bro. We have this pawn push. The harmless pawn to e4. Is it not? Knight to f3. It is attacking. Did he just played poorly because he wants to see how well I can play? Fair enough. This is an unrated game. Hopefully, I do well. A9 takes, pawn takes, queen check, knight blocks. That's poor for me. So that means I can eliminate the knight first. Is it not? It's not possible. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen check, king has to go somewhere here. Check and I take the rook. This is how we build ideas, bro. Did you see that? This is how we build ideas around the enemy king. I don't know how many of you are watching this at the moment, but I just played something that looks very, very attentive. A check. Another check. It goes here, and I can pick up the rook. If he plays bishop, I'm going to take this queen. Oh, is that it? Maybe one more trial for the day. Hopefully now it should. I should go for the exchange. Ninth comes in. Let's not forget this man, the ninth, our friendly man, the ninth, is trapped, right? Wow, 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 wow. I am in for this. Yes, pawn push. Followed by a ninth. Followed by, can we have that in? This pawn push is just worth it. Let me see. How do I do this shout out too? A bishop now is not a bad idea because I'm looking at this, putting pressure on the pinned piece. Pressure on the pinned piece. There he goes. He unpins with this move. If I come here, I'm having limited number of squares. If I come here, I'm having more number of squares. Which one should I choose? Pattern says take this route where you can still look at the center. Although knight here is coming, you still have this move. That is it. An attack. Yeah. Attacking that bishop. Inviting takes take. Wow. Wow. Thank you guys. I've taken. We see a knight move. There is bishop eliminate knight instantly. Thank you guys. So I take here with my pawn. If it takes with the knight, now you see this idea here of coming in with this number of pawns is good. However, it's just something I can do. I can make him really interested in not playing his next move. If there is none, maybe I can play it. You know I can play this move. Wow, and there's an attack on this pawn. Whoa, greed. Let's just castle this long side instead. Defending the home pawn, avoiding fork. There it is. So just avoiding that simple fork is just straightforward of an idea. Yes. That's a straightforward an idea where we avoid. What? Why is this guy playing this way? What is he trying to achieve? A simple capture is just what I will do. Then a pawn push is coming. Now, did you see? So I have a double attack here with the queen, but I have to check if double attack is good. A queen to g6 attacks the pawn and this, but this is defended now. So you see, since the queen is at the same file as my rook, what will you advise me to do? I can push and open up spaces like this. Do you understand now? I'm trying to attack, and I'm also trying to look for counter plays. This move also free up this diagonal for my bishop to come into the game. With this, man, he can't take. No, he can't. This enables me to do this now. He cannot take it because of this check. So I don't know what he wants to do. I think I just outsmarted him. Should we call it that? So therefore, I'm going to eliminate this first. Did you see that? Then take this next with a plan to play this move or this move. This is a discovery on the queen. Why this is just taking a pawn? So he doesn't have this now because I have a bishop there. You get the point. This is not good. But if he wants it anyway, I could help him plan something. It's not a check too. Let's take this first. Did you see that? Then we can plan a checkmate idea with this move. But is it strong? Is it a strong move? I don't think so. This is there. This is there. So let's wait. Rook to the game is nothing bad. Before queen g6. Real Grego, my man. Yeah, I did some works, bro. Thank you, thank you. I think I need to give you attribute for that though. My man, my man, the Grego, you know what I mean? You know what? This man is trying to plan a mate against my piece here. So I need to be careful if I push my piece. If I push this now, let me just grab this. Give me the pawn. You see that? You see that? Yo, you got through all my libraries, man, and you discovered all. My man. I know you instantly searched through my library. I see this guy. I knew you do that. Oh, that's a blunder, man. Rook takes queen. Rook takes queen. Okay. So let's say I don't play that guy anymore. I decide to go back to my pattern recognition. Now I am playing against a 300. I know he's going to make some couple of mistakes that may end up showing, and I'll discover. However, let's go. You know, he plays some couple of moves correctly, and at the end of the day, messes it up with continuation. It means in his opening preparation and lessons, he does well. Did you see that? But his middle game becomes an issue because of his lack of continuation. So, can I gamble this against him? Is this a thing I want to do? Against a 300, does he know all these lines? I have tried playing well against him, and I've tried and survived. So, this is also coming. If I had my way, let's push this pawn towards the 9th and attack the 9th so that I can play queen to d5 and threaten this place. What is this? Can I see this in? Can that be a move that I want to see? With this kind of lines, see, I have to leave the center now. Yes, but you know, this is also crazily daring, I must tell you. Okay, okay, okay. Nice one, nice one. You should look for the attack. He did not, and he didn't. Oh my god. He didn't see the attack. Did he? Oh my, oh my. Hmm. He's trying. He's a 300. But that does not mean he cannot play good chess. He's really trying. I must tell you, reality. Why? How? Yo, yo, yo. Hmm. What am I waiting for? G4 is an idea. G4 is an idea. Don't you see? That was up. My bishop is untouchable. Yeah. When you get better, you will be stronger. They call you freedom, just like a waving flag. Oh, oh, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So what am I gonna do now? I know the stream is getting like boring, but you see, one thing I like about positions like this is that you may end up doing some regular things and it just give you peace. To just give you a kind of peace, you know. There's a free one here. There's a free one here. How does he want to do it? Handle with care. I prefer not taking this one, but the reason I prefer not taking that one is not to allow that file to open. Now it has opened up. So let's check out some of the guys from other sides. Okay, there you go. Just as neat as it should be. Fine. Ooh, what am I missing? Take them all out of dark squares. Defend this guy first. A check is allowed. A check is allowed. And how can I plant my knight on c6? Hmm. Hmm. You have to pass to somewhere, right? Either before or d4. That before d4 is pattern. Like the title says, pattern recognition. Just it is, right? Uh-huh. What are you gonna do? Oh, you want to play a move and you blunder a bishop? Is that how you want to live your life? 300. Did you guys just see what just happened just now? Did you just see what just happened right now? You want to make a move you are not considering, and you made. Wow. Okay. This is another beautiful game we're going to enjoy. Now, let's see. One mistake lower rated ELO player do is they think they have everything covered and they don't blow that check. They don't. And you need to learn types of compensation, types of profit you make when playing chess, either against your peers, your friends, or other colleagues. You need to learn that. Yes. Did you just notice something? Knight was coming. So let me play this. See that? Now, if I take this now, look, I'm going to double his pawn. This is enough compensation for me, which enables me play and target those pawns as weaknesses. With this man coming to take this this pawn, let me just do this. Although f6 solves two problems, but not yet. Not yet. Where is the weak pawn? This. This is also weak. This is also weak. Need to find defenders for them. Same in my side too. Since here is not open yet, I can cast to that side. Coming after my bishop. You think I will allow this? No, I won't. I'm going to take the bishop back. You're going to bring the rook here. Then that allows me to play pawn push to f6. Simple. Got it all mapped out because I anticipate you are going to do something like that. In a case like this, no need of castling again. As an experienced player, I need to find how to mobilize my pieces to go after some angles where the pieces seems weak. So my knight is not working, so I need to clear space for the knight to join the game through d7. You see that? You see that understanding can save you a lot. A lot. With the king there on this d file, planting a rook there is not a bad thing now. Then if he has a rook coming in, I can just support with my king too. Just even pin. You know, a rook comes, I make a pin, he moves away, I take, he takes. Now double pawn again. Weaknesses that can be exploit later in the future. Oh, I guess my opponent is watching this right now. And if he's doing, just keep it up. Just keep it up. Keeping this guy here is not a bad thing. It's an idea. That king cannot move now at the moment. And if he does, it's up to him. I'm staying here. Don't you understand what it means? Since your king is around this side of the board, it's looking like a good thing. Man, this is okay. I have an escape for the bishop. I'm still looking at this pawn. Then who's going to support? Who's going to support that knight, that bishop? A knight could, but standing any of these squares, those squares are not good at the moment. Okay, thank you. Let's make some troubles. But it's coming with check to me, right? So that means we can stop him from coming. I wanted to make some trouble with bishop move, but after this, I'm still coming back. Waste of moves. This man is hanging. A bishop here, pawn push, pawn takes, pawn push, attacks to knight can take. Not so good. Not so good. Now I have a bishop who's defending. Bum. This is what players see. Pattern. Why? Mm. There is this family here. Hmm. Shouldn't have. Okay. Still maintaining the idea of this. Take. Ooh, deny. Deny. This guy is pinned, of course. This one is the defender of the pawn is pinned. Yes. Rook takes. A discovery. Discovered attack comes here. Don't want that to happen, so just retreat first. There is more to gain. There's more to profit from. Knight check, rook takes knight. Simple. It's powerless to do anything about it. Aha. More reasons to go this way. We're going global. With the bishop here, I have eyes on that pawn. Chai. Chai. Is there anyone? No one else. Hmm. Yes. Let's do this. If I'm not getting that line correctly, maybe I'll get a chance to correct it. With this check first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What am I missing? I've messed up. You see that? Bishop check. Why? Why didn't you want? Doesn't want to take that bishop because of rook takes, and rook loser is dangerous. Ouch. Okay. For now, no one is sending, and he still wants to learn more. He's getting better, perhaps. Let me see. I've not even added him as friend. Add as friend. Then you have to join the club. You can be recruited. Wow. Mm. Stop this ball from coming. Learning unknown patterns. Studying unknown patterns can help you. Yes, it can help boost the level of your games and understanding. That is learning unknown patterns. Oh, he's defending this. Have that in. Okay. Okay. Let's have this. Hmm. Let it be that way. Then where were we? The castle. Hmm. That is now pinned. So let's disconnect the bishop from the pawn. Or how do we do it? Can we do it maybe when knight comes? So let's have this aggressive movement here. Before this follows now. We have this connection. Bishop cannot use here, knight cannot use here. We have eyes of the pawn. They should have played this out first before knight follows and pressure the pin piece. It is well. Pawn push, pawn takes, pawn takes. I'm gonna take. He takes with the knight, the queen. I'm gonna attack that queen. Ooh. Seems as if we can have this. Can we? One. Hey, you're gonna come here and defend. Except he wants to use that square. Hmm. Okay. He goes back. That enables me push this. So that gives me a pawn. This enables me to take this. Uh-huh. That was a strong move. So he wants to come here. He wants something here with this square. He defends. Knight takes. Knight rook moves. Very crucial. Let's just put the pawn to good use. Yes. Stay this way. Yeah. So I can take this for free. Because as I can see now in the positions here on the board, rook takes is there, pawn takes is there. Even if he attacks this, I'll just move against the pawn. Wow. Keeping the pawn structure intact and just suffering this bishop. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to help him develop at all. Smart move. Smart move. He's coming here. Then this guy too. Let's stay on the dark square. Knight can eventually do this. Is that what he wanted to do? Here. Hmm. A rook attacks. Ooh, he blunders the queen. Bro, blunders the queen. Things I won't say it. You think? You think? Okay, back to puzzle. Bro, we've done a lot. When you get to go back, when you get better, you come back. So I'm going to create community tournament now. We are in survival and there we are. So just hold up. Community club event only. Some minutes, guys. Okay, so I was here. Okay, guys. Who is this guy? 2026. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? I wanted to create a club arena, new club tournament. How do you get out of this, man? How do you get out of this? Rook takes simply. Queen takes check. Check here. Check. And that's mate. Here. Check. Okay, white to play. Check first so the king can move far from the pawn. We push. Here. Take. Mate. Club arena it is. Let me quickly create a club arena, guys. Club. First Monday, please. So we should have this should start around there. What? So join the club arena. Okay. There we have it. Join the club arena, guys. Hmm. There we go. So we go back to where are we? Ah man, nearly get. Where do we stop? We stop that. Yeah, here it is. So in this place, let's go to the club. Hold up. It's cancelled. Then where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? I want to post it in our club. Where is it? Ah, okay. There we have it. Then club arena. Okay. So for what I have here, we can continue with the pause rush then. From here, after this move, rook check, here, queen check, that's mate, here, here, we go, then long Muhammad, check, what? Check. You go nowhere, bro. Check. You go nowhere. Queen should pin this guy. And this should happen here. Then we can pick a knight. Oh man. Check. And that's mate. Bishop. Knight. Bishop. Check. Pawn blocks. So that's not the best. Then check. After check. Here. Then queen. Mate. After check there. Then queen mate. Who's playing now? I think it's black to move. Black. If it's black to move and this guy did not take this pawn, then 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Check. It goes here. That was a failure. What happened? How come? What is the challenge, man? What is the issue? Dan is faster. That is faster. Should have looked into that earlier before making my decision. So we are on this. This is mate rather. Black. Bishop here is winning. Check. What if it comes here? Check. What if it comes here? Check. Check. It comes here. Check. Mate. Check. Check. And there we have it. Meet. A rook here is just looking like the best move. Attacking the queen. Pawn takes check and checkmate. Just to disconnect. Ooh. He decided to give me the queen rather than losing the whole full game. Check. Man, what's this? So we can take a queen. Ah, a tough decision to make. Chai. Check. It goes here. Check again. It comes out. Then queen takes pawn check. Check. It goes there. Ah. Here. Wow. What did I miss here? What exactly have I missed? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? $1900. That's the problem. Some levels demand thorough observation, as in deep, patient observation. How? Does it mean I can't fail at 1900? Sir, there are levels to chess. And if you lose at 1900, it's not a bad thing. Just for you to know how to pick yourself up and get back online. That's why it is like this. You keep doing them till you are used to them. You keep solving till you are used to them. See what failed me. Had a stronger move, queen to d7 check. So while we wait, we go again. Play again, new one. Back rank mate. This is it. This is it. The check here is a double check. Right. Take the pawn. Focus on the board. The board is your priority. Black. Yeah, sack. See, you mean after all I have learned, I can't recognize a simple pattern? Here, bishop, rook. So I take this. He goes here. Rook comes in, follow. So check. Oh, the next check for this ninth check. You just valid as in takes it. We still take the pawn. Then we have this. Okay. Check. Ninth. Take. No need of taking, just queen to G, queen to B2. Queen to B2. Move the defender. Now push the king in. Sack the queen. We have this mate. These are what players wants to see. These are players wants to get better. These are the measure up the level of what they are watching. So guys, if you are watching this and you tend to want to play against me, the window is open. The window is very much open. So let's hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me do stop.